Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Billy the Bat Boys Corner. Today we have MLB veteran Matt Latos. Thank you for coming on.
Not a problem.
In 2006, the Padres drafted you in the 11th round. What was your reaction when you found out that they drafted you?
I didn't have much of a reaction, to be honest with you. I can't really remember going out, like getting the call or whatever. It's been a while, but I know I was excited. I know that, but we had to work out some details, and then I wound up signing in the next year in 2007 with them.
In 2009, the Padres promoted you to the big leagues. Can you tell us your call-up story?
2009, I was in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Threw really well there. Got up to Double A. Threw really, really well there. Just got real comfortable there, and then PV went down with a ankle injury, and I got the call up. Made my debut on July 19th against the Colorado Rockies. Couldn't tell you what the first batter did. I don't remember. Struck out Clint Barmas, and I know that was out number 2. And then had a 15-pitch battle against Todd Helton, and wound up walking him, and then struck Troy Tulowitzki out. So it was fun. I got the loss, 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, 2 home runs. Can't really remember much else about that. Oh, I do remember getting my first AB against Jason Marquis, and he was throwing 94 with sink. It was pretty nasty. It was an eventful day. It was a lot of ups and a lot of highs, I should say. Not it was just one of the greatest experiences that I've had in my life.
What was it like recording that first Major League strikeout?
I couldn't tell you, man. It was so long ago. I just remember who it was. I just remember there was a lot of adrenaline going through my body, I would probably say I had a big smile on my face. Honestly, I can't remember.
In 2011, the Padres made a pretty big trade, trading you to the Reds. And since your first trade, how'd you handle it?
It was new and exciting and different. Being traded from a big ballpark in the West Coast to a really small ballpark, but I'm grateful for the trade because I was a thrower when I was in San Diego. It just rear back and just try to throw it as hard as I could. But when I got to Cincinnati, I really had to learn how to pitch. I really had to learn to mix stuff up. So, in a sense, Cincinnati, really taught me how to pitch and be a pitcher, the pitcher that I was whenever I was there for the 3 years. I got real comfortable in that ballpark, and I love that city. I love that ballpark. It was a really good ballpark. The fans were really good to me. So.
In 2016, you recorded your 1,000th strikeout. How exciting was it to reach that milestone?
It was good. Having battled from 2 injuries and kind of going up and down, and being traded and then DFA'd, it was a lot to deal with, a lot to overcome. But it was a big milestone, big accomplishment. To get my 1,000th career strikeout.
Over your 9-year MLB career, you played for 8 different teams. Was there a team that you enjoyed playing for the most?
I enjoyed the Nationals. The Nationals was really fun. Great clubhouse, great atmosphere. A lot of really good guys on that team. The White Sox, whenever Sale and Quintana and them were over there, Jose Abreu, those guys. That was a really fun, clubhouse to be around. San Diego was a really great place to pitch. Big ballpark, big mound, great mound. A lot of really good people that I've come across in my career. But I'd probably have to say Miami. Miami was a good clubhouse too. I'd have to say, and it was really good to pitch for my home team. I started out really rough there, and then kind of picked it up, and then got traded. But that's always would be a good place to go back to.
This season, you're with the independent New Jersey Jackals. There were so many different places you could have gone. What was it about the Jackals that stuck out to you?
I think Brooks really was the main reason. I had a lot of conversations with him over the course of time and before signing, and he extended the offer for me to come and pitch in a couple of games against some of the minor league teams, the Phillies and the Marlins, just to be able to get repetition in, and just the level of being comfortable, and we had a good couple good conversations, and we also talked about fishing. So what's not to like baseball and fishing?
Last question, what advice would you give to a younger player?
If you're really wanting to be in this game, you really have to learn to dedicate yourself through a lot of adversity, through a lot of challenges. It's rough. In my big league career, with getting drafted, you learn that you're going to be moved around a lot. In the 10, 11 seasons that I played pro ball, I've been here, there, and everywhere. I've been from Oregon to Chicago to DC to Miami to California, and everywhere in between. And there's a lot of challenges ahead. I mean, there's a lot of guys that are always going to want to be better than you, and you have to do more than them, and you have to really prepare yourself for a lot of failure and really ride the successes.
Thank you.
Yep.